of the Civil Rights Movement, a museum exhibit by me, Justin Guerra. So first, let's hop into the exhibit topics. The exhibit topics will be Plessy vs. Ferguson, 1896, Brown vs. the Board of Education, 1954, and the Civil Rights Acts of 1964 and 1968. The first entry on this list will be Plessy vs. Ferguson. In 1892, Homer Plessy, who was 7/8 white, took a seat in the whites-only section of a Louisiana train. Upon being asked to move his seat because he was deemed colored, he refused to move the section of the train which was reserved for blacks, and was arrested upon resisting. The court case received widespread attention and was brought to the Supreme Court of Justice, the highest level of court in the United States. Plessy's lawyers argued that the actions done against him in 1892 violated the 13th and 14th Amendments. The Supreme Court's rulings did not pan out great for Plessy, with a staggering 7-1 vote in ruling, which was a notorious separate but equal statement. This was one of the first cases that tackled unjust segregation of whites and blacks, and after this case, many years will follow African Americans trying to obtain their freedom. Here are the documents of this said court case, and a picture of Homer Plessy. The second entry on this list will be Brown vs. the Board of Education, which was in 1954. Oliver Brown, an African American father from Topeka, Kansas, and along with 13 others, filed a class action lawsuit against the Board of Education in Topeka, Kansas. The class action lawsuit was filed due to Brown's daughter, Linda Brown, was denied access into a summer elementary due to her skin color. The case, like Homer Plessy's, gained massive attraction, especially by the African American community, and led to the case being discussed into the Supreme Court. However, unlike Homer Plessy's case, the court ruled 9-0 in favor of Brown and ruled that separate educational facilities are inherently unequal. This is a huge step in the right direction for the civil rights movement, and there will be only more advancements in protesting until the next big step. The documents and racial segregation in the schools in the United States before this case. The third and final entry on this list will be the Civil Rights Acts of 1964 and 1968. These laws are known to have ended the African American civil rights movement, which was ongoing ever since the signing of the 13th Amendment. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 ruled any outlawing and discriminating of the people of their race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. The Civil Rights Act of 1968 ruled equal housing opportunities regardless of race, color, religion, or national origin, and made it a federal crime by force to threat, injure, intimidate, or interfere with anyone because of their race. These were huge steps for the African American community and marked the end of the long-fought battle that was the civil rights movement. Below are 3 pictures from this era. Here are the documents and signings of these laws, Part 1. And these are the documents and signings of these laws, Part 2. Here are my web sources. And that is it. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and have a great day.